we have a certification for aerospace, which is AS certification. We have a special certification for DRDO labs, and we have got the certification for almost 50 labs with us.
In terms of some of their major projects where they have worked, Kolkata Metro as well as Mozambique coaches.
2001, 2002, we started with Jan Shadapti coaches. And then 2006 to 2008-9, we did MRVC coaches, which is a suburban train of Mumbai. In 2017-18, we got the first contract of turnkey interiors for Sri Lanka, Sri Lankan demo coaches. And 2018, we played a major role in supplying various key components to Vande Bharat.
So yeah, the company has a strong order book, which is of 375 crores, almost close to 1500 crore of order company has bid for, and it is in their pipeline where company expects close to 25 to 30% conversion. Hello everyone, welcome to Beat the Street. Today we have a very special guest, Mr. Manikandan ji from Airfloa Rail Technologies, which is coming up with an IPO. The company's business operates into manufacturing components for the railways, aerospace, and defense. They have a spectacular, they have a very strong growth story as well as a very differentiated business model. Let's understand with him, and he will take us through the his business journey, what he is doing with the funds he is raising, their growth plans as well as, and what's happening inside their industry. So thanks Manikandanji for your time and joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me for this podcast. Um, well, Airfloa Rail Technology Limited was formerly known as Airflow Equipments India Private Limited, which was incepted in a year 1998 by my elder brother, Mr. Venkatesh, who is managing director of this company. We are there in the business for the last 27 years, and we predominantly have two verticals and two major manufacturing unit, and then three small assembly unit. In terms of capacity utilization, it is approximately 85% with one ship. We completed successfully 9 major turnkey rail projects. We have order books of approximately 375 crores, and then it is increasing day by day. We have a revenue of approximately 65 to 70% from the railway segment. Major top 10 customers consist of almost 92 to 93%. For the financial year, we completed a revenue of 192 crores with the EBITDA of almost 47.4 crores, and then PAT of 25.54 crores.
Okay, thanks for taking us through the key facts and the numbers of your business. Just tell us more about your leadership team. What is the experience you guys have in this business? Can you just give a brief background about yourself as well as?
I am basically a mechanical engineer. Did my engineering in the University of Madras, passed out in 2001. And then my brother is a experienced engineer. Mr. Satish Kumar, who is the executive director, did his industrial engineering in Coventry University. Mrs. Nandini is again an electronics engineer from Madras University. And we have another two independent directors, Mr. Sudhanshu Mani, who was considered as a a man of Vande Bharat, and then Mr. Tilak Seth, who retired as a head of Siemens Mobility India.
Okay. So, sir, tell us more about the products you make or manufacture for the railways, aerospace, as well as you recently forayed into aerospace and defense. So, what exactly your product offerings are?
Okay, we are basically a component suppliers. We have two divisions. One is a furnishing division, the other one is a shell division. In shell division, we manufacture the entire car body, comprises of side walls, roof, uh, end walls, underframe or a chassis. And in furnishing, we do the entire interior, uh, starting from the door systems, windows, seats, floors, roofs, interior panels, partitions, seats and berths, ducts, stanchions, partitions, um, and toilets. So these are all the major products which we manufacture in house. Um, and as far as the aerospace is concerned, we are manufacturing the simulators for advanced medium combat aircraft, LCA Tejas, and then Jaguar helicopters, and we also manufacture bodies for uh, artillery tanks. Now we are working for main battle tanks. We are also into the certain body armors.
Okay. So yeah, we have already gone through these product-wise categories. What exactly you manufacture for the railways as well as aerospace and defense. So investors can see what exactly are the components they make. And in terms of some of their major projects where they have worked is Kolkata Metro Station and Kolkata Metro as well as Mozambique coaches. So these are the few projects which company has done.
Yeah,
Uh,
chronologically, I would say like in 2000, 2001, 2002, we started with Jan Shadapti coaches. And then 2006 to 2008, 9, we did MRVC coaches, which is a suburban train of Mumbai. And then in 2010, we did Kolkata Metro, first turnkey contract of Kolkata Metro. Then 2014, we started our car body plant. In 2016-17, we did first air-conditioned EMU in the country. And then in 2017-18, we got the first contract of turnkey interiors for Sri Lanka, Sri Lankan demo coaches. And 2018, we played a major role in supplying various key components to Vande Bharat, like the seats, etc. And then 2019-20, we got another contract of Sri Lankan Mainline coaches for more than 95, 99 coaches. And then in 2021, we got the major contract of Mozambique export through rides for 60 coaches, 6 variants. And we got the first contract, aerospace contract in 2023, and then defense contract in 24.
Sir, tell us more about your business segment-wise revenue. How is the split, and what would be the focus area going forward? And which segment is more profitable or scalable for you? Uh, uh, so yes,
Yeah,
over to you.
yeah. So uh, we are predominantly a railway company. We concentrate on railway components. Our major business comes from the railway industry to an extent of 70% approximately. And the rest is the non-railway area, which includes defense and aerospace. Our major development and focus is towards both railways and aerospace, basically. So we have a very good next 20 years for railways for an expansion, right from Vande Bharat platform, then a refurbishment of the existing coaches to a Vande Bharat platform, metro segment, self-propelled coach segment, and also high-speed train segment. So uh, we can say that there will be headlines for at least 20 years minimum as far as the railway is concerned. So we have a lot of areas to focus, both in terms of coach building and also introducing technology products into the system. Coming back to defense, defense is now open for the mid-segment companies like us to pitch in and then get a maximum advantage out of it, to concentrate on local requirement, which is inside India, and for the global requirement. So we are very much focused for the future, basically, as far as the defense segment is concerned. Coming back to the percentage of profit, I would say defense is always better than railways in terms of profit. But defense is always a long gestation period projects, basically. Railways are basically a 365 days work. So I would uh, always be closer to the railways, even though we have a better margin on the defense area. But I'm very sure that this composite association of railways and defense will give us more mileage towards both the top line and the bottom line business.
So, how is like the approval process in these organizations happen? Like, which kind of certifications you have, which will which gives you an edge or overall an entry barrier to other your unorganized players or other operators. Like, what are the basic some kind of a certifications?
Yeah. So to be in the business of both railways and aerospace and defense, we require key certifications and licenses. Majorly, we should be IRIS certified companies to concentrate on the global customers, including the Indian Railways. So we are already a IRIS certified company. We also hold a certification, a rail certification for welding, international welding standards, and also a bonding standard. We are having a certification for aerospace and aerospace technology, which is AS 9100. Um, and then we have a certification for aerospace, which is AS certification. We have a special certification for DRDO labs, and we have got the certification for almost 50 labs with us. Apart from this, there is a stringent technical evaluation criteria which will be conducted by the global customers like Alstom, Siemens, etc., which we need to qualify based on the credit system, basically.
So, uh, like, tell us more about your manufacturing facilities and their utilizations. Uh, uh, yeah.
So, majorly we have two units. One which is predominantly used for making the doors and windows, which is in a place called Kirkatalai, and we have another unit which is manufacturing the interiors for rail coaches. And then we recently started a new unit for manufacturing the uh, car body, which is approximately some 1 lakh square feet unit. We have a major machines like the hot bonding machines, press brakes, different type of press brakes, different type of laser cutting machine, laser welding machine, rolling machines. We have turret punches, CNC machining centers, 5-axis machining centers. Um, uh, Apart from this, we have a lot of other robotic machines in our facility. Um, we are now planning to have further more machines to concentrate on different high-end products by our uh, IPO money.
Okay, got it. So, you said you have an order book of 375 crores. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what is the like execution timeline of this order book? Uh,
Normally, the execution timeline would be between 12 and 15 months.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, Based on the requirement of the customer, this may change. But in general, it is between 12 and 15 month the contract will be completed.
Okay. And what is
As, uh,
of today? How much you have a bidding pipeline? Like how much orders you have bidded
we are
for? Or
we are already having approximately 370 crores of order on hand, a confirmed order on hand, and we have participated in a tender worth of around 1,480 crores with the minimum expectancy of 25 to 30%.
okay, okay. Almost from 1480 crores, we expect close to 500 crores of orders to
Right.
be uh, getting. Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. Got it. Yeah. Oh, so, like you forayed recently into aerospace and defense. Okay. So, what are the trends emerging? What are the things changing inside the industry? Because there used to be a problem of huge working capital getting blocked in doing the government projects. So, how you are seeing the things getting changed? Uh, what's your take on it?
So we predominantly concentrate on production units of Indian Railways. When it comes to the production unit, all the contract is already been budgeted, got sanctioned by the government. So we don't have any problem as far as the uh, payment is concerned. In fact, I would say uh, production unit of Indian Railways are the best paymasters. So we get our
Okay.
payment as soon as we supply the product, and then the procedure has been followed. So same thing happens to other areas of business. The maximum credit period of 45 days. That too, we align with the bank for a bank discounting or bill discounting method, and we get our payment. So the payment flow is seamless and continuous.
Got it. So, when we talk about the emerging opportunities in your industry, whether it's Vande Bharat, which you have
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
also executed some of the projects, and the aerospace, what are the like opportunities, specific projects which you are targeting or you have a pipeline in your bidding? So, can you just throw a light on it?
Yeah. So we are on the right phase of development of uh, uh, Indian Railways in terms of technology and also in terms of expansion. Now we are all talking about Vande Bharat coaches, which is predominantly a chair car coach, whereas the bigger business is the Vande Bharat, the sleeper train, because chair cars are limited, whereas the sleeper coaches are more in numbers. So we have not even started revenue generating coaches till now, as far as the sleeper train is concerned, which means that there is a very big business ahead, which is going to be there for next at least 10 years. Down the line, you'll be having a lot many improvements in the coaches, lot many technology developments in the coaches, which is good to the passengers. Apart from Vande Bharat, there are a different platform which is getting introduced called Amrit Bharat, Vande Metros, uh, like the Regio trains, and then trains like RRTS, metros, regular metros, which is almost 30 to 40 metros being sanctioned till 2030. And then apart from this, we have high-speed train, which is going to be the future uh, in the train industry. And there is a big chunk of business in the refurbishment of the existing coach, conversion of existing LHV coach to Vande Bharat platform. I would say there is a business in terms of coaching uh, at least 60 to 90,000 crores every year, with the exponential increase of spending approximately 20 to 30% year on year. So we are very well placed in this industry for the next 20 to 30 years. As far as the defense market is concerned, uh, as I said earlier, like it's a bigger business with a decent bottom line, but we need to wait for the prototype product to get cleared to envisage the actual growth of the business. So we feel that in the next 3 years there will be exponential growth in the field of defense. Thereby, our share of business in comparing to railways, uh, or I would say like it will be 50-50.
So, how is your like how you stacked up with your peers? Because your peers like Jupiter or Titagarh have a very large, comparatively larger than you, but you still able to capture good margins in the same business. So, what is the basically differentiates you from your peers?
No, as such, I just want to highlight Titagar is our customer. And well, they are not our competitors basically. In fact, we are suppliers to Titagar. So Titagar is big. Um, uh, well, the advantage what we are having for the other companies of our range basically is that we manufacture almost all the component in-house with the technology. So, um, so we have a better uh, scope of reducing the overheads, and we know strategically how to make more profit by implementation of a correct product into the system. So our overheads are very less when comparing to other business competitors. And we have a separate engineering team so that the engineering cost will also be reduced drastically. And we strategically wanted to set up the facility near to our customers so that the transportation costs shall be reduced considerably.
So yeah, we have already covered these your financials. Like your growth has been quite decent in the recent years because of your capacity expansions and the recent tailwinds in the policies. And the way you have forayed into defense and aerospace, which has been the reason behind your growth. Um, so, yeah, you have maintained quite decent debt to equity ratio. So, can you put a comment on like your debt profile as well as your return on capital employed, like how you prudently manage your capital in this business?
Well, we have tied up with two bankers. Predominantly, our major bankers uh, are Axis Bank with the total exposure of 32 crores plus 6 crore bank guarantee facility. And then our second banker is Union Bank of India with 18 crore facility. So uh, we work on working capital loan and also cash credit loan. Um, and with our customers like ICF, we were able to rotate the money faster. There are certain areas where we are stuck up, not because of any inconvenience in the project, but because of the tenure of the project or the payment terms, basically. So, uh, of course, this is a high intense working capital business, but we get the benefit out of it if we are consistent and quality oriented.
Let's talk about more about your strengths, opportunities, and weakness and threats. If you can take us quickly through the slide.
So first of all, our strength is our experience. We are there in the business for almost 25, 26 years. And our next strength is our engineering capability. We are very strong in our engineering. That has always kept us a front runner in all the past project, and we are sure that we are hoping that we'll be the front runner for the future projects also. And secondly, we are end-to-end solution provider rather than a mere supplier. So we understand the requirement of the customers right from the first page of it, and then we give a solutions and we give options also to see that the customers are technically and commercially satisfied. And we have a very solid client base throughout the country, um, which keeps us strong and running. And as far as the workforce is concerned, most of the people are experienced, as an average of 15 to 20 years in our system, with a very less attrition rate in terms of skilled employees. When it comes to the opportunities, uh, we have a major opportunities in the field of railways. As I said earlier, there are different platform which is now coming in, and India is one of the uh, 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 initiator of the largest project ongoing projects in the entire world, I would say, like the Vande Bharat, and we are one of the largest manufacturer of rail coaches for Indian application itself. So I would say there is a lot of business opportunities. We are exploring the business opportunities on implementing, and making use of the technology product into the system. Um, and we are also expanding our business focus outside the country, predominantly developing countries in Africa. When we talk about the weakness, it is high working capital intense market, and then high labor intense market. So these are all the weakness. in this particular industry. But of course, we have a very large workforce when comparing to any other country. So obviously, this can be mitigated by a strategic adaptation of manpower. The threats, the only threat which we have in our mind is when it comes to the immediate threats, I would say the volatility in the raw material price. Uh, uh, Other than this, we always have a force majeure threat basically. So these are the two major threats we have in this industry.
So, yes, sir, please explain about your business outlook and strategy. What is your execution roadmap going forward?
Okay, we are considered as the system integrator right now. We make coaches, we make metallics and non-metallic parts, and then we integrate into the uh, uh, final assembly. So we want to convert or we want to upgrade ourselves from a system integrator to a technology provider, technology product solution provider, basically. So we have selected certain technology product, and then we are going to focus on these particular technology product, which not only are very strong in technology but also in terms of the value. Uh, and we also believe that this value addition in terms of technology will raise our company both as a technology provider as well as turnover wise. We'll be in a different league of business. So our focus of the railways is basically to concentrate on various project providing a technology product, thereby increasing our turnover and also the profit. Same way, we want to do the same strategy. We want to adapt the same strategy for aerospace, concentrating on next gen warfare equipments. Thereby, we can cater to the requirement of Indian government as well as the uh, friendly to the friendly countries of India. That is our major focus. And in terms of expansion of business, in terms of revenue, we want to become a 2000 crore company in the next 2 to 3 years, and 5,000 crore company in the next 5 years.
So, yeah, probably this is the slide which is a more of a conclusion slide. I quickly take through this one. So, yeah, the company has a strong order book which is of 375 crores, almost close to 1500 crore of order company has bid for, and it is in their pipeline where company expects close to 25 to 30% conversion. They have a dominant position in railways, while they have quickly forayed into aerospace and defense, and they see good opportunities. They are an integrated system aggregator for these kind of manufacturing and turnkey capabilities. They have a scalable manufacturing infrastructure because and around 85% of their utilization is capacity utilization is achieved. Diversified revenue stream across defense and aerospace and railways. While the company's focus is on high margin products and segments, that's why their margins are better than their peers. Company has a robust financial growth in last few years because of the tailwinds as well as business model and how they got into the orders, which are more of a entry barrier to any unorganized or a smaller player. So yeah, this is all about Airflow Rail Technologies. Uh, Sir, I request you to take us through the issue highlights and the objects of the issue.
We are planned to raise 92 crores of money in this IPO process, basically. In that, 50 to 55% is towards working capital, 15% towards the capex, and another 15% towards the general corporate expenses and to reduce the loans, and around 5% uh, towards the uh, uh, issue charges.
So yeah, that's it. I think we have fairly covered everything and the business about the company and the tailwinds and as well as your approach. Uh, Thank you so much, sir, for giving your time and patiently explaining everything in detail. Uh, I wish you a luck for your listing journey and your growth plans.
Thank you so much once again for having me here.